switch on your mobile phones or put on silent mode, please. To begin with, I'll use a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi once said that justice does not help those who slumber, but helps only those who are vigilant. A very warm good morning to our today's guest, Honorable Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, Joint Secretary, Madam, Storage and PG, respected Managing Director, Chief Vigilance Officer and Director Personnel of Central Warehousing Corporation, Managing Director CRWC, the HODs and the officers from the allied divisions of the corporate office, the regional managers and the officials from our regional offices and field units on a pan-India basis of Central Warehousing Corporation that have joined us today virtually this morning. I heartily welcome you all on this occasion of celebrating of Vigilance Awareness Week. CWC is organizing this Vigilance Awareness Week at corporate office level with numerous activities that were held during this extended period. For most, I request MD Sir CWC to welcome our today's guest, Honorable Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, by presenting the plant. MD Sir, please. Thank you, MD Sir. The next being MD CRWC Sir would be welcoming our Joint Secretary Madam Storage and PG again by presenting the plant. MD CRWC Sir. Thank you, MD CRWC Sir. Vigilant India, Prosperous India. Satark Bharat, Samriddh Bharat being the theme of this year's Vigilance Awareness Week that is observed annually by our corporation. For India to be vigilant and continue to climb the scale of prosperity index, its citizens need to remain vigilant. With this perception in our minds, may I request CVO Sir for a welcome address on this vital occasion. CVO Sir, please.
Honorable Secretary Sir, MD CWC, Joint Secretary and our guest, Ms. Nandita Gupta, MD CRWC and Director Personnel, and all the colleagues across the country. This is a great day and of course a great week which we are celebrating. That's being celebrated every year as per the directives of CVC. I'm really honored that Secretary Sir has actually consented to come here and be our guest in this vital week. That gives us a lot of encouragement, that gives us a lot of enthusiasm to work continuously. I will, because he is the head of the family, we always look towards him for whatever directive he gives, and there are a lot of vagaries in different disciplines, different issues, which he clears for us. So that's a great thing that he is there with us to celebrate this week, to encourage us. I really welcome him. And Madam, Ms. Nandita Gupta, I am very, very thankful that you came on this day. There's one good thing which happened during this week, and that's the granting of ISO 37001 to Central Warehousing Corporation. This is the first PSU in this country to get this certification from the BIS. And of course, a lot of people in the organization know that we have been striving for it for almost last 1.5 years. And we have been trying for this because this was a path which was never traveled by any other organization, that was not tried also. So when during a training I was off by CVC, we were told that you can strive for it, set a standard. So I just thought, let us try for this, and now it has taken long to do it. Of course, the certification does not mean that the corruption will go away. But what we mean to do this through this is that we set a system in the organization through which such things can be tackled. The first part of this certification was that I required to have the resolve of the management to do this, and it was passed by the BOD in the beginning that we want to do this. And then there were, of course, there were a lot of long processes where we had to change our manuals, set new standards, and also give training to our people that how we can tackle situation which comes, and put a system there like complaint management system where that's online now here, so you can come and appeal. So basically the idea is to deal with such things positively, and the organization should be able to handle it and be ready for it. So I'm really very thankful to the team which actually strived for it. We'll be naming them and honoring them. What is important in this whole affair is the role of the management. Just today morning, I was telling my MD that if I would have been into some other organization, it would have been very difficult for me to get it done, because the support of the top people is very important. They have to go to a BOD, convince the entire team, and then go ahead with it. So I'm very thankful to the management, specifically our MD, who actually took the charge for it, kept on pursuing me. There is, so I'm very happy in that sense, because this there are a lot of people. Yesterday we informed CVC about this because we got it yesterday only, and they were very happy. They were telling that no, we will be getting it done through. We'll ask the other organizations to follow this. But there is one thing which can now never be taken away from CWC, because you are the first, and first can never be taken away. So there will be other people who will come to this path, but let us take pride in that, because the generation, what I have found in CWC, that the older generation is slowly going away and it's being taken over by the new generation. That is quite reflective in the new systems we are using, which of course GGMMIS will give a presentation today. But the new blood, there is something to take pride of. The idea is not to just give a system. The idea is to take pride in something, to try to follow the ideals and try to change the image apart from the culture which organization is following. I hope this will just contribute to that. I will not be taking up much of your time, but the transition from youth to the youth is a great thing which is happening to the organization, and you should actually be trying hard to clear the image, whatever bad it was. What, as a vigilance officer, I have tried to do in this organization is that have a positive approach. That's why we have focused actually in the lot of reforms, lot of changes, lot of policies which were old. We have tried to get it and convince management that it should be changed, make it updated. Whatever was true for in 2000 is not true today, and things can be done differently. I'm again thankful to management, because I have been meeting them regularly. Every 2 months, a structured meeting where the agendas are taken, and most of them are actually have been not only been through but have been implemented on ground. So that has been that, of course, the new fellows will be able to see, and the old fellows more be able to see that. Today's program is, of course, the idea is that we give you a sense and we give you a reminder. So that's why we, through the participation, which is the focus of the CVC now, the participative vigilance. So what we tried is that during the COVID times, that we have an all India quiz. The quiz which was just started by us last year, this year had a phenomenal response. I had to conduct a preliminary round, all India round, online fellows, and now we have a winner, of course. There was an online essay contest. There was declamation contest. The prizes will be given away today. So the idea is to create enthusiasm about the organization and about the rules and the ethics. Ethics has now been made a part of the training of the of officers and the staff of CWC. So that's the step we are taking. I hope we will have a great future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, CVO sir, for addressing the House on such a crucial juncture. Now, Kautilya, an ancient philosopher of 3rd century BC, popularly known as Chanakya, has rightly said that wisdom raises the quality of governance. The wisdom is the combination of theory and practice. It makes a ruler more efficient, more capable, more productive, more vigilant. With these words, may I request MD Sir, CWC, to enlighten us on this important occasion with his views and perspective. Sir, please.
Our most important chief guest of the function and the secretary, Sri Sudhanshu Pandey, Joint Secretary Nandita Madam, MD CRWC, my colleague on the dais, and friends and comrades in front of me and across the country in different regions. It is really a wonderful day for all of us. The ministry, the most valued, important shareholder of this corporation and company is with us. And they have reposed complete faith in us from the beginning. Today is one of the day of our Vigilance Week. So let me say something first about our role and responsibility as a concern of economic activity. There is a famous Carroll's CSR pyramid, which says that any corporation has the responsibility of doing economic activities. They have the legal responsibility, they have got the ethical responsibility, they have got the philanthropic responsibility. And success of any organization depend first whether the corporation is doing something good for the society, and in that society my employee is also there. So success of my corporation, our corporation also depend upon their safety, their health, their environment. And for that, I have been always telling one thing, Tarif, transparency, accountability, responsibility, integrity, and fairness in our day-to-day working is going to improve this corporation and our family the best. It will involve employees equity 100%, stakeholders means whosoever is working with us 100%, and of course the shareholders. I am very happy to let our ministry and honorable guests know that in past 2 to 3 years, we have been able to deliver the best for the employee as far as possible, sir. Whether it is a case of death compensation, COVID-related help, recently announced travel facility related economic package, everything had been transferred to our employees, sir. Our CVO has already illustrated about the vigilance activities. I will only say that without the present CVO, I would not have been able to instill faith in my employees that if you'll work fairly, honestly, you will be well rewarded. Sir, today with the erstwhile secretary, I had made one request, then CVO was being selected. I said that I need a honest CVO, And DOPT ensured that, sir, and that is the gain of this organization as of today, sir. Once again, I congratulate CVO and his team for getting the ABMS certification, sir. Today, one e-book will also be released on Satarkta Samvedan 2020. One great thing that I noticed, sir, I have jotted down the theme of vigilance for last 10 years. And it says in 2011, participative vigilance, 2012, transparency in public procurement, promoting good governance, then combating corruption, technology as enabler, preventive vigilance, a tool for good governance, public participation in promoting integrity and eradicating corruption. Then in 2017, CVC gave a theme, My Vision, Corruption-Free India. 2018, Eradicate Corruption, Build a New India. Integrity, a way of life. And this year, Honorable Prime Minister and everybody has said, Vigilant India, Prosperous India. If we go through the last 10 years of the theme given by Government of India and CVC, it is all talking that our country can grow to any level if we ensure vigilance in day-to-day life. A person who is a corrupt can gain individually as an income for certain time, but it delays the project, it delays the whole process 100 times. And today I was going through one video of our Honorable Transport Minister, Mr. Gadkari sir. He inaugurated a building of NHI in Delhi and it has taken 9 years. He says that दिल्ली से बॉम्बे तक की हाईवे हम 2 साल में बना सकते हैं, 3 साल में बना सकते हैं, बिल्डिंग को 9 years में बना सकते हैं. And he said that, yes, I have also chaired 4 meetings so that it could have happened. 9 years in a building of 200 crore, that too in Delhi, not being done is, I think that project could have been done in 30 crore or 50 crore, but in 9 years it has escalated to 200 crore. Delays means escalation at the rate of 7% to 10% each year and colossal loss to the country. And delays means all foreign investors, they feel that, should I go to India? Should I stay in India for any projects? The work will be delayed by 10 years. Can I get my money back? And they are distracted. So it's a huge loss to the reputation of the country, society, and of course the economic growth. So theme has been given by CVC and Government of India. Reason has been illustrated why the theme was there. But as a MD, I have told several times to our employees and staff that our future lies in our action. Mere saying that ऐसा करना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, हमें ईमानदार होना है, क्या उसके प्रति हम एक्शन भी ले रहे हैं? So our action basically translates our Honorable Prime Minister vision, our ministry vision, and everyone's vision for the success of this organization first. So you'll be happy to know, sir, that our personal division, vigilance, and every employee put together has ensured rotational transfer, timely promotion, transparency in the tender. Even we have controlled that no visitor can come inside our building unless there is a permission. And permission has to be at the level of director, sir. So access control is there. All bill is being tracked, sir. You'll be happy to know, sir, that there is a bill tracking system. There is a biometric attendance machine installed in their mobile app, in their system. And this is going to be extended pan-India level. We have done 100% testing for last 6 months. We have got a CCTV. And today, our all activities are being recorded on the file and in the picture form in the CCTV, sir. Our CVO has led a system of a surprise inspection and critical technical examination of things in a routine manner 4 times a month, sir. You will be happy that when we have given all the facilities to the employees, all the tools, e-tools to them, we have applied certain deterrent action also so that defaulters do not go scot-free. We have implemented FR 56J, and in case there is a lacking in the probity and the efficacy, sir, we will see that those employees do not stay in this organization. We have issued memorandums, charge sheets, and we have ensured that there is an example set so that people start taking interest in their integrity. They maintain their integrity in day-to-day working, sir. There have been fraud detection cases in the recruitment process, sir, and we have isolated 4 persons. There was a big news in the newspaper also, sir. In some of the cases, the defaulters, they didn't turn up because they knew that I will be caught. And thus, for that, I once again congratulate our CVO. He has made a foolproof system of taking attendance, identifying the persons through the biometric and fingerprints. You will be happy to know, sir, that whatever we take action, whatever deterrent action we take, but if there is not a systemic improvement in the working, our vigilance will not come in an auto mode, I will say. So for that, we have got very sound system of the training and distributing knowledge to the people, sir. Exchange of best practices. We have the model tender document. Our eligibility conditions are almost unambiguous. Whether it is read by contractor or my tender evaluation committee or the regional manager, the meaning remains the same. We are going to launch public procurement delivery management system very soon, sir. That is one of the CVO's management review items, sir. Today we have the independent external monitor. Our HR manual is in the process of complete revamping, sir. Our training module today has the topic of ethics and integrity. This item has been recently introduced that every new inductee and the old persons are being reminded by ethics, probity, and the system, sir. We have ensured that logistic function, establishment functions, everybody is in place, sir. It has been always told that justice delayed is justice denied. एक भी गलत आदमी छोड़ा ना जाए और एक भी सही आदमी वो किसी भी कारण से पनिशमेंट ना पाए. इसको देखते हुए you will be happy to know, sir, vigilance cases were 66 in 2017. Today it has reduced to 15, only 15. Non-vigilance cases in 2018 was 122 and today it is 46. In an employee strength of 2,700, 3,000, hardly less than 100 or less than 50, I will say, the people are having any sort of investigation going on, sir. Today, again, sir, this organization is one of the first few which has started the investigation process through the video conferencing. There is a grievance redressal system, sir. IT for us, this information technology or MIS is not simply IT, sir. It's information transparency at today's level, sir. We have introduced e-tool in all walk of our working. Not a single work is being done through the paper, sir. we have introduced in 3 regions single file system. And with this single file system, it is going to be more stronger than a RTI, sir. Because whatever my MD, I am writing, that is being seen by my warehouse manager. And if warehouse manager is writing, I am seeing that. So it is not only that it is going to create a transparency, because it's a learning process. My warehouse manager, our regional manager, business head, they will come to know that what is the intent of corporate office, what is the intent of the ministry, and what we are looking for. You will be happy, sir, that our core competency is one of the best among any of the logistics sector, and they are highly committed people, and they have been given the maximum delegation, sir. Not a single procurement related execution work is controlled by corporate office. Everything has been delegated to the field, and they are managing as per their delegation of power, sir. GGM system, Mr. A.M. Roy is the only one person who is from the IT, sir. There is no one else in this organization. He, with the help of certain outsource employees and few CWC employees, has created history for this organization, sir. He has completely transformed, completely. And I say the transformation, transparency, and the timeliness which has happened during the lockdown period, this triple T, I think I salute this man who has created a situation like this, sir. Sir, today is the opportunity to convey to you, sir, about the organization, because there will be MOU signing ceremony also. You will be happy to know, sir, that your corporation is in very safe hand of around 2,700 plus a strong, committed workforce and the knowledge workers, sir. I treat they are all knowledge workers, sir. They never today are thinking that they are officer or manager. Everybody on the seat is working in a linear structure, sir. In this organization today, I can say there is no pyramidal structure, and no file comes to me where there is more than 3 signatures, sir. Hardly 3 to 4 signature, and MD also approves that proposal, sir. This organization has been giving dividends, sir. In 2017-18, we gave 30 crore, sir. 1890, we have given 49 crore. And this 1920, we have given 112 crore, sir. And next year, I assure on behalf of the corporation, it will be 150 crore, sir. This organization has been hovering around 1,500 crore to 1,600 crore of the turnover. And this year it will be 2,000 crore plus. Already DP and Interministerial Committee has said that, look, CWC, you have excelled all the parameters in last 5 years. So you are being given tougher target this year. I have requested you also, sir, can you speak to Secretary DP, but he didn't budge. I take place today from on behalf of my employees, sir, that we will again exceed all the targets set by the ministry, set by the DP, and we will be excellent this year also, sir. Once again, I assure you, sir, that this organization is going to excel in all walk of life, whether it is the vigilance, employee welfare, stakeholders welfare, and upkeep of the warehouses pan-India level at 421 locations, sir. Jai Hind. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, MD sir, for addressing the House on such a vital platform again with your kind words, sir. Moving further, I must share that an active vigilance is the need of the hour, and it does not belong to any particular strata of the society. It's our motto that we should create vigilant, reserved, and resilient communities. as there is a strong correlation between a vigilant nation and a prosperous nation, being vigilance the key to prosperity. With this, may I hereby request Honorable Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, to address the House with his able guidance. Secretary, sir, please.
नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग टू एवरीवन। बुरा जो देखन मैं चला, बुरा न मिलिया कोई, जो मन देखो आपनो, मुझसे बुरा न कोई। Now I start with these couplets, famous couplets of Kabir. And what do they convey on this very important day and the celebration week of vigilance? Individual is the core, and if you are yourself good, you will see everything good, and if you yourself are not good, you will not see goodness around. And that is very true about corruption, vigilance, and everything that is connected to this. Because if I am not corruption free, I cannot see corruption free society around. And if I am not practicing what I am preaching, then my preachings are wasteful. Nobody will take them seriously. And individuals are brick of the family, of the society, and of the nation. If that brick is strong, if each one of you is practicing what is being talked about here, then organization will be strong, nation will be strong, your society will be strong. Transparency is the best remedy for a corruption-free society. You just visualize a situation where corruption happens. Corruption happens in two situations. When the person committing corruption feels that nobody is watching him, and what he is doing is away from the eyes of others, and therefore he indulges in corruption. This is one scenario. चोरी कैसे होती है? चोरी और डाके में फर्क है. चोरी छुप करके, the person who is stealing, he steals away from the eyes of the owner, and that is what is theft. And there is another situation. Another situation is where a person feels that even after indulging in corruption, he will not be exposed, and therefore he continues with that practice under the impression that it will remain hidden. Now, transparency, what has been talked about here, whether it is transparency through the IT introduction or it is transparency through improved processes and systems, or transparency of communication, transparency of meetings, everything will ensure that whatever is being done by individuals is known to others, and therefore it becomes a very strong deterrent for making organization corruption free. You must have, I am sure many of you must have heard about two very famous case studies, and they are very classical case studies. and they are taught in all top management institutes. They are globally known case studies. One is about the Scotland police, and another is about New York police. And if you study the New York police case of Britain, so when he was made the police chief, at that time, the New York police and the mafia, they were same. The drug mafia, the crime mafia that was operating, there was no distinction. Police was very much part and parcel, and they were supporting the mafia, they were supporting the criminals, and society didn't make a difference between, and they thought, who will save us if the police itself is part of the crime? The police chief Britain, when he was brought, he introduced only two things. Number one, he believed that all human beings are good. They are not bad. So he introduced empowerment of individuals. And that empowerment meant everything. Empowerment through better equipment, better training, better confidence building, reviving faith, everything. And second thing, he made the organization transparent. And it's a very, very famous case study. And it was a revolution in American society, how thereafter things changed. And within 2 years' time, it was a complete turnaround. And then this man went on to become mayor of major cities in America. Everything was a history thereafter. Similar was the story of Scotland Police Yard. And there's a very famous book on this, The Inside Story of Scotland Police Yard, by McGlean. Now, in both the situations, one thing was common: inherent goodness of individuals, having faith in them, and two, transparency. And this is what I think is universally true. You can apply this thing to your family. If you are yourself not having that kind of faith in your own child, if you are not communicating with the family in that sense, I can assure you, you will have only problems. And if you are dealing with these two elements, then one can guarantee that whatever may be ups and downs in the family, you will be able to overcome. Now, relate with your own stories, with your own situations, and I'm sure you will find a connect. There's another third very interesting story which also comes, which is from the management world, and you must have heard, many of you must have read also, and I feel it's a very, very highly recommended reading if somebody has not done. Straight from the Gut. Now, Straight from the Gut is a book written by the then CEO of the General Electricals, which was world's biggest company. Jack Welch was the CEO, and he wrote this book. He was an ordinary chemical engineer, and from there he went on to become CEO and one of the most respected CEO in the world. And what he says throughout his narrative is also one part, what I just explained. He felt that Your intuitions are generally very correct, and intuitions are generally, each individual has very strong intuitions. And if you start trusting and believing in those intuitions, you will judge a person correctly. And he believed very strongly and he followed. And he transformed the organization, and each individual started feeling empowered because he trusted them, he gave them responsibility, and also held them accountable. Now, accountability and trust, they go together. Trust cannot be one-sided and open-ended. Trust has to be reciprocated. If I trust someone, then I also expect reciprocal trust. And that is what should be a relationship between individual and the organization. So if organization is trusting you, then organization also expect that you don't betray organization's trust. This is extremely important. So whatever you have done, the achievements that MD just highlighted are your collective achievements. And as long as you work collectively towards a commonly agreed target, you will keep excelling. And this is also very important. Nothing succeeds like success. So if you start tasting success once, your desire will be to taste that again. You would never like that you should fail next time. And therefore, benchmark, as he said, the secretary fixed very tough and higher because he has seen the previous performance. And he feels that yes, you can achieve even those targets. And that is how benchmarks also keep going up and up. But that should be a matter of pride and pleasure for the organization. So on this day, when one hears that CWC has got the first anti-bribery management system certification of 37001, it is a matter of pride for all of us that you are the first corporation, government corporation, PSU, which has achieved this. And I have been dealing with standards. It is also part of these standards. I have been dealing with ISO for 7-8 years in Government of India. And I know that each one of these standard comes through very, very rigorous process. It is tested, it is certified, it is applied. So standard formulation and certification itself, before it becomes a standard, that process itself is very rigorous. And any organization which applies for it, CVO was just mentioning that it took almost year and a half. You are lucky. Many organizations take 3, 4, 5 years because they will have to redesign their whole systems, processes in order to conform to those standards and requirements. So 1.5 years means that you were already at a level from where it was possible for you to redesign and realign yourself in a way so that you could get this anti-bribery management system certification so fast. So it's a compliment, and I would like to compliment each one of you on this occasion. No organization should be satisfied with what it has achieved. Because as you see, mankind has not been able to define or discover the dimensions of universe so far. It's infinite. And therefore, even theoretically, achievements that you can make are also infinite. You can set new targets for yourself and you can keep achieving them and keep going higher and higher. But that is possible only when, as I said, vigilance should become your way of life, your way of outlook. It is not imposed from outside, it should be followed from within. That should be your voice, it should not be voice of others and the organization. So on this day, when we are aspiring to become one of the global players and a global player which has effective say in global matters, each one of us have a very important role to play. We have made a very significant achievement on ease of doing business, and ease of doing business is also a similar kind of reform where we are trying to make things simpler, transparent, so that we eliminate the chances of corruption, we remove opportunities for corruption, and remind each one who is following those systems that in the long run, if nation prospers, it's a shared prosperity for our individuals. You will also do well. If society is not corruption free, then there is another very famous book. It's a Russian author. Then you become a case of private affluence and public poverty. So you may be individually very rich, but the moment you walk out of your house, everything is in shambles, and for that you are responsible yourself. Because instead of strengthening your country and your society, you wanted to prosper individually and in the process made systems, and such a society ultimately collapses. And therefore, for a strong nation, strong organization, our individual integrity is extremely important. So on today's occasion, I would like all of you to maintain the level of achievements that you have made and keep doing better and better every day. So I will end with another Kabir couplet. I am very fond of Kabir right from the beginning. And that couplet says, and I am sure each one of you must have heard, at least the older generation, about those, but we tend to forget. साईं इतना दीजिए जामे कुटुंब समाए, साईं इतना दीजिए जामे कुटुंब समाए, मैं भी भूखा ना रहूं साधु भी भूखा ना जाए. It's a very simple message but a very strong message, that essentially you don't need much, you just need that much which can keep you contented, happy, and the visitor who comes to you, you can treat them well. That's all. But the moment we get into the trap of greed, then there is no limit. And that limit, as I said, is also trap for discontentment. And therefore, the message, today's message is very clear that as an organization, we have to be top class. As an individual, we have to contribute, that each one of us contributes towards the prosperity, success, growth of organization in a way which is expected from all of us. लास्ट में कंटेनमेंट की जो मैंने बात की, मैं क्यों उसके ऊपर ज्यादा फोकस कर रहा हूं? आप एक सिस्टम का पार्ट हैं. सीवीओ साहब यहां पर सिस्टम बनाएंगे अच्छे, एमडी साहब सिस्टम अच्छे बनाने की कोशिश करेंगे, बट अगर आपके अंदर का आदमी उस सिस्टम को फॉलो करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, तो आप भी प्रॉब्लम में रहेंगे और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी प्रॉब्लम में रहेगा. इसीलिए लॉ में, जो लॉ के यहां स्टूडेंट्स होंगे वो जानते हैं कि लॉ में एक बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है, which is the concept of mens rea and actus reus, that your physical act is essentially manifestation of your thinking. अगर आपके माइंड में मैलिस है तो वो मैलिस आपके एक्शन में फिर रिफ्लेक्ट होता है. तो एक्शन को क्लीन करने के लिए माइंड को क्लीन करना बहुत जरूरी है, तभी आपके एक्शंस क्लीन होंगे. सो बाहर के जितने सिस्टम्स हम बनाते हैं वो हमारे एक्शंस को कंट्रोल करते हैं, वो हमारे माइंड को कंट्रोल नहीं करते हैं. माइंड को कंट्रोल आपको खुद करना है, और उसके लिए जो वैल्यू सिस्टम है दैट बिकम्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो टू एंड, गोधन गजधन बाजधन और रतन धन खान, जब आवे संतोष धन, सब धन धूर समान. This is what should be our spirit. So if we are driven by that spirit, we will set our systems right. Thank you very much.
Foremost, I must place on record a sincere and a hearty thanks to you, sir, for being there with the CWC family this morning, sir. So your eternal guidance, and enduring support is always indispensable for us and times to come in future. Now, every year, an annual booklet is released by the Vigilance Division, highlighting the vigilance-related matters pertaining to the corporation for incorporating in day-to-day working of CWC. With this, I request Honorable Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, to kindly release the ebook Satarkta Samvedan 2020 from the dais. Thank you so much, Secretary, sir. Moving further, as far as the activities in this realm of Vigilance Awareness Week to be conducted were concerned, firstly, a quiz competition, a declamation contest, and an essay writing contest on the theme Vigilant India, Prosperous India was meticulously executed. In the quiz competition, officials from the corporate office as well as the CRWC from the pan-India basis took part, and it was held both on the physical as well as the virtual platforms, with huge participation again from Pan India. The essay competition witnessed numerous essays from Pan India by the Vigilance Division, which were then evaluated and received by the Vigilance Division by a panel of jury members. I'll request Honorable Secretary again, Department of Food and Public Distribution, to give away the prizes. I'll start with the quiz competition first. I'll request the consolation winners, Mr. Fayaz Alam and Mr. Sikandar Butt from CRWC, to receive the prize. Is Hemlata, and first place, Mr. Ranjan Mutreja. IT forte of the corporation. It is a matter of fact that digital drive is being widely seen in the corporation in today's time. That has gone from the conventional mode of office setup. May I now request Honorable Secretary, Department of Food and Public Distribution, to unveil the e-plaque to mark the transparency and integrity through the usage of e-plaques. Sir, please. Thank you, Secretary, sir. The working culture.
Chandigarh warehouse manager, please open your e-office. Please share your screen. MS implementation, the online application at Bangalore warehouse. Yes. E-office at So now this is warehouse management system. Warehouse manager Bangalore has logged in into the system, and he will go through one process, sir, issue process. So he is delivering the goods from his warehouse. He is selecting the depositor, then commodity, and all these operation are, sir, online operation. They are using simply 4G dongle to use the system.
परम आदरणीय खाद्य सचिव श्री सुधांशु पांडे जी, हमारी जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी स्टोरेज श्रीमती नंदिता गुप्ता जी, एमडी CWC श्री अरुण कुमार श्रीवास्तव जी, CVO श्री प्रणय प्रभाकर जी और हमारे डायरेक्टर पर्सनल श्री राकेश कुमार सिन्हा जी, सभी HODs, ऑल द एग्जीक्यूटिव्स एंड एम्प्लॉइज ऑफ CWC, CRWC एंड पीपल फ्रॉम द प्रेस। आज ये बड़े खुशी का दिन है और एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। हमारे खाद्य सचिव खुद यहाँ पे आए और हमारे विजिलेंस वीक के मौके पे इतना अच्छा प्रोग्राम हुआ। उन्होंने बहुत बहुत अच्छी बातें बताई, एग्जाम्पल दिया हमें ब्रिटेन पुलिस का, स्कॉटलैंड पुलिस का। उन्होंने और ये बताया कि अगर हम सबका एक कॉमन ध्येय हो, कॉमनली गुड, so this company can improve, any organization can improve. He also gives strength of the prospects कि एक अगर नेशन को इम्प्रूव करना हो तो हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा। और उन्होंने बताया कि हमें एक पब्लिक गुड की बात करनी है, ना कि प्राइवेट गुड की बात करनी है। और कबीर के बड़े अच्छे कपड़े सुनाए। सर, ये जो आपने ये सब चीजें बताई, ये हमारा बहुत ही मार्गदर्शन करती हैं। मैं नंदिता गुप्ता जी का भी बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा कि वो इस प्रोग्राम में आई, इस प्रोग्राम की शोभा बढ़ाई। MD CWC सर, आपने इतना बढ़िया प्रोग्राम आज जो अरेंज किया है, उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ले जाने के लिए जो जो आपने स्टेप्स लिए हैं, जो मेथड्स, प्रोसेसेस और प्रोसीजर्स जो इम्प्रूव किए हैं, वो सबका बताया। सब बहुत ही वो हमारे लिए इनकरेजिंग है। और मैं CEO साहब का धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। उन्होंने जो एक ISO का जो सर्टिफिकेशन लिया है, बहुत ही एक महत्वपूर्ण कदम है। पहली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है पूरे हिंदुस्तान में जिसने ये फर्स्ट टाइम जो ये सर्टिफिकेशन ली है। सिन्हा साहब का मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। सभी एम्प्लॉइज का, सभी एग्जीक्यूटिव्स का। टाइम कम है, मैं बहुत अच्छा है और बोल सकता था सुधांशु पांडे जी के लिए, सर समय कम है। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, आप आए, इस प्रोग्राम की शोभा बढ़ाई और आपका ये मूल्यवान समय दिया इसके लिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
टाइम नहीं है तो ऊपर जाएंगे।
The executives who were to be honored by the CVO appreciation letters and rest awards will be awarded in CVO room. So kindly assemble at CVO room after 1 hour or so. Thank you.